What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. And all I have is 3 words for you guys: heartbreak kid. Man, Kyrie Irving does it again. As you guys know, I am a huge Kyrie Irving fan. Man, so thrilled and excited to see this guy just happy. You know what I mean? So much to unpack with that last Mavs versus Clippers game. But before I get into that and continue to talk about Kyrie Irving and what this means for the Dallas Mavs, I want to ask you guys to do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, keep your boy in these algorithms, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel for future content. Back to the video. Man, Kyrie Irving was unstoppable. Completely unstoppable. So much to where it just made me jump for joy. And I am a Dallas native, so you have to know that the whole city was acting like New York last night. Oh my goodness. The way first of all, the way New York was dissing on Philly, hey man, y'all gotta calm that down. But everybody needs a moment to just live it up, you know, and the Dallas Mavs have something very special. You gotta give credit where credit is due, man. If you guys saw my last video, I told you what truly unlocked Kyrie Irving, and that was the one and only Mark Cuban. Yes, I know that people have mixed feelings about Mark Cuban, man, but he knows how to connect with players. He just is a human that has mastered knowing and understanding humans and what makes a person happy. He is good at doing so. You know what I mean? He's also big on DEI, you know what I mean? So what do you expect? He scouted Kyrie. At first, Kyrie seemed to have an attitude about it. He probably, did not want to pair up with, Luka, and it showed. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to relinquish, their starter power, right? Or who's going to be the closer, the finisher, who's going to take this bucket. But now, man, I want you guys to pay attention to this picture here. This man, Kyrie Irving, embracing Luka Doncic like this, man, you have to understand Kyrie is a brother of love. You know what I mean? That means if you do not sit right with his spirit, his soul, he will not like you because he's an authentic person for the most part. And that's why people did not like him or do not like him. You know what I mean? I like Kyrie Irving because he's a truth teller. And he's different. I will always side and support people who stand by what they believe in. Even if it's something I don't believe in, I might disagree with you, but I have to respect the fact that you're going to stand on all 10 of your toes and go against the world if you have to for what you believe. I admire that. To some people that may sound completely, like lunacy, but to me, I just admire it, and I think that it separates you from the average programmed human out here in the world who does not know how to think for themselves, especially in America. And I'm gonna tell you guys something else that I was looking at during that game. The best thing that can happen to Kyrie Irving was him being snubbed from the USA Olympics, because Kyrie is the type of person, he needs a peace of mind. And when he has a peace of mind and he's on a journey, a lonesome journey to where he has to figure it out by himself, he typically ends up being more stronger, more happier, and just more fulfilled throughout the process. If you put him around all these divas, right, in the USA Olympics, everybody's going to try to want to get their shine. Kyrie Irving's going to look like an outcast. He's going to look like he does not fit in. And I think that for his sanity and his peace of mind, it's best for him to stay stateside, and focus on his game with Luka Doncic, man. Luka Doncic, he has definitely turned the page. He had to mature a little bit, and you can see it in his game. I mean, he's literally picking up the defense, the defensive effort. He's choosing to take upon himself, man. It's just he's a different player. I mean, the guy can score at will. He plays a controlled game like LeBron James, and we all know that Kyrie Irving flourished next to LeBron James because Kyrie Irving can pick and choose his spots. And oh my God, the way the heartbreak kid was out there doing it and doing it and doing it well on everybody on the court. PJ Tucker, it don't matter. You can give me your biggest dog and I'm going to hit him with that fade away. Oh my goodness, man. Getting the chills looking at that boy. His dribbles, his bag, man, his handles, his finishing at the rim. And Kyrie Irving plays very strong. If you guys look at the way that he goes up, you know what I mean? This dude literally is taking on a lot of physicality and still able to finish it. And man, this team that they've assembled on the Jason Kidd, man, Jason Kidd has unlocked them as well. He's got Luka and Kyrie Irving to have a real authentic relationship, and one can only look from a distance and notice that. You know what I mean? Like I even noticed that LeBron James, you see him tweeting things like, "Oh my, OMG, Kyrie Irving, that's insane," or that whatever he said, right? Yeah, LeBron James, we know you missed that, but stay over there with Lakers. You know what I'm saying? You already doing what you did to Kyrie Irving and in LA, and now the teammates and the fan base is going to witness and see everything, starting with the firing of Darvin Ham once more. They're going to see everything that Kyrie Irving was harping on, but everybody thought Kyrie Irving was a hater. Everybody thought Kyrie Irving was wrong. Everybody thought Kyrie Irving was this and that. But now, all of a sudden, you see the media, starting to look at LeBron James, and they're starting to support Darvin Ham. They're starting to question LeBron James' leadership. Is he a problem and whatnot? But anyway, I'm not going to take away the moment from the Dallas Mavericks, man. Shout out to Darren. What's the guy named that won the slam dunk contest? Darren Jones or something like that. Man, his defensive efforts, his length, the way that they challenged that play on James Harden when they didn't touch him was nothing short of outstanding. Shout out to Lively, man. I believe he's the center, the 7-foot kid, man, lost his mom. I believe he lost both of his parents, but as of recent, he's lost his mom, man, and he's playing with a lot on his heart. You know what I mean? A very, very heavy heart. So shout out to all of that, man. Shout out to everybody on the Dallas Mavs who are just having fun. Like, you're seeing something that you saw with the Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Kidd, Jason Terry. You seeing that run, where it just looks like everybody's just involved and everybody's, and it's bringing out the best in their star players. Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, man. I just see, what is it, the Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson movie, was it White Man Can't Jump? I could be wrong, but I just see like that type of bond going on with Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic, man, and it's just pure basketball at the end of the day. And, being here in Dallas, man, a lot of the locals talk about Kyrie Irving, how he randomly just pulls up at certain schools, at certain high schools and stuff like that and give away merch. The guy just has a good heart, man, and you can just tell when he's at peace, man, they're unstoppable. You know what I mean? Everybody's looking at the Timberwolves as the closest thing that can beat the Denver Nuggets, man. I think the Dallas Mavs can hang. I think the Dallas Mavs have what it takes, and I would not be surprised if they in fact end up making it to the Western Conference Finals and playing for all of the marbles. Now that we've discussed HBK, man, I just want to say this was a phenomenal series. Luka Doncic, he's still a little gimpy on that knee. Hopefully he can get it all together and figure it out. Nonetheless, man, switching subjects to the Clippers just for a moment. Just break the band up. If I'm Steve Ballmer, I am so tired of these millions I'm dishing out to these players. My organization is paying these players, and they refuse to show up for me. It hurts my heart, man, because I'm a diehard Kawhi Leonard fan. But man, you just got to call a spade a spade. This guy is coming up short. He's only getting older. He's failing the organization. He's failing the team. I do like Paul George, but he's inconsistent. Russell Westbrook, does he even know where the backboard is at times, man? Like, sometimes he has to play a little bit more calm, and sometimes he plays a little bit too overly hyped and overthinks. James Harden, I think that, it's a good asset to have. But at the end of the day, his brand of basketball has just gotten played out. If I'm Ty Lue, I don't even really want to be in this role anymore. I'll take my chances with the Phoenix Suns. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't go to the Lakers or the Clippers. I would take my talents to Phoenix if I'm Ty Lue. And I just think that, the way that Luka Doncic torches them any chance he gets. First off, I told the fellas this at the barbershop the other day. I think if the Clippers really want a legit chance at some type of championship, they need to clear the boards and look for a superstar that's international. At the end of the day, like, I know a lot of people are against the international player movement, but the egos that international players come with, whether it's a Luka or a Giannis or a Jokic, they all have the same thing in common where, it's not just they don't really care to have that superstar celebrated mentality. Look at me, like kind of like how LeBron James has, right? You know what I'm saying? I would say KD is a superstar that's like that too. He's quite selfless. Steph Curry is quite selfless. Excuse me, I said selfless. And you know, that's actually a good name, Stephless. But anyway, I think that they do a good job, man, of just not caring about the media, what the world thinks of them. They just want to play basketball. And what that does is create a culture in an atmosphere that makes players want to show up and just play basketball and enjoy the moment, because it's not all about them. It's about us. And until the Clippers get something of that nature, maybe they should have stuck with SGA. They're going to continue to go into this arena, this new built arena, being the laugh of the city. And, you know, they're going to keep getting these results, you know. So shout out to Kyrie Irving, man, for becoming unlocked, but being fruitful, man, being happy. Luka Doncic balancing out his relationship with his brother Kyrie Irving, and, you know, literally not trying to let the world and the media divide them. You know what I'm saying? With sports, you know what I'm saying, there is no color. You know what I'm saying? There's only unison. And what we saw last night was nothing short of that. So you guys weigh in with your thoughts, comments, and concerns. Dallas Maverick fans, if you're like me, you're pretty excited. I'm rocking my Luka jersey today. Super happy about my man Luka getting through, going to the second round. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a fairly decent fight, but I think that the Dallas Mavs are going to come out of that on top. You know, so weigh in with your thoughts. LA Clipper fans, same thing. I want to hear your thoughts, comments, and concerns. If you guys found any value to my video, I ask that you do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the love and support. Like always, let me know how you charge the game. Peace.